Libra. Okay, what are we talking about today, Libra? What do they think about at nighttime when it comes to you? When they're laying down in their bed, watching a movie, or just in hermit mode, or just in their thoughts? Like, what do they think about when it comes to you? Let's see. Let's see. We have the Chariot. Okay. We got two cards that popped up. Five of Cups. The Magician. Let me get one more card. Just one more card. Six of Coins. Okay. So, Libra, what do they think about? They feel like the energy that, they put in, they didn't receive back in return. Or it could be the other way around. You've given a lot of energy and, they haven't, or they fell short, giving you the energy back. Because I see here disappointment. I see here manifestations. I also see here the Six of Coins, kind of just like breadcrumb energy. And it's like somebody's giving more than the other. And I kind of feel like, you could have, I feel like it's leaning towards that. You could have given more energy than they did. And they're kind of like now like, damn, like I wasn't matching energies. And I feel like a lot of times when people are in relationships or in situationships or dating or marriages, I just feel like a lot of times people don't really realize what they're doing wrong or what they could be doing better until someone's gone, right? Which is, I was about to curse, which is effed up, because it's kind of like, why I gotta leave? And you finally realize what you should have known this whole time. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like that's where they're at right now. Like, damn, like I wasn't matching energies. Like, what else are they thinking about? Page of Cups, okay. Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like emotionally, they weren't even connecting emotionally with you. You're the Empress. I just feel like you were at a really, really high level, Libra. And it's kind of like they couldn't even connect with you emotionally. I kind of feel like emotions were kind of like misaligned in the connection between you and them. And it's kind of like Libra, like you're very kind of like you're an air sign. So it's kind of like you're big on communication. But also I do feel like there's some emotions there. Like a lot of people be like, Libras don't have emotions. Yes, they do. Okay. Yes, they do. And I feel like when they're deeply connected to their emotions, especially when it comes to somebody in a relationship or someone that they're emotionally connected to, it's kind of like they're really like kind of like in tuned, in depth with their emotions. And I just feel like there was not that connection, emotional connection. They're starting to realize that too. Like, damn, like we weren't even connecting emotionally. Not because you guys are not meant to be with one another or you guys aren't compatible, right? No, that's not what I'm saying. It's they weren't trying. They weren't trying hard enough. We have the Knight of Wands and the Fool card. It's kind of like they feel like, if you decide to walk away or if you decide to continue to keep living your life, like they're not going to they're not really going to feel any type of way about that because they know that they could have done better. And they know that you're looking for someone that is matching energies. Now, let's see if they're even willing to actually make up for this and do right. Because I kind of feel like Libra, you're kind of done. Like, you might entertain, when you're done with somebody, you might entertain, but it's not going nowhere. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not going anywhere. Let's see, are they willing to like Nine of Cups, Ten of Wands? I just feel like it's always going to be a struggle for them to kind of like meet you where you are, Libra. And I just feel like they have a lot of work to do. You get what I mean? They have a lot of work to do. Or it could be the other way around, but either way, a lot of work needs to be done in order for you to connect with this individual. And I just feel like they're really thinking like, damn, like I really truly like this person. I'm vibing with this person, but damn, it just doesn't feel like the right time. And I honestly don't even believe the saying, not the right time, because I feel like everything happens for a reason. So if you're not connecting with someone, it's just you're just not connecting with that person. You get what I'm saying? Like, um, what else? Lastly, what else? The Emperor. I just feel like, yeah, once again, they know. Look, that's crazy. The Emperor and the Eight of, wow, the Eight of Swords. What does that tell me? They're locked in a cage. They have so much potential. And it's kind of like, it's like a struggle that they're going through right now with being the best version of themselves. And until they can kind of break out of those shackles, like they can't meet you where you want, like they can't meet you in your at your destination. Like they just can't. So they do care about you very, very much. You know, they do view you, you know, like see you in a high, high light. But you guys are just not there right now.